One of the most alarming developments in South Asia, growing tensions between Pakistan and Afghanistan driven by the actions of one man, Noor Wali Mehsud, the leader of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, or better known as the TTP. Recent events have pushed these two neighbors dangerously close to open conflict, raising concerns about the region's fragile peace and the threat of militancy spilling across borders. Noor Wali Mehsud took control of the TTP in 2018 after a string of his predecessors were killed in military operations and drone strikes. Under his leadership, the TTP has re-emerged as a potential militant force, reorganizing its ranks and reinforcing its attacks against Pakistani security forces. According to reports, Pakistan accuses Mehsud of orchestrating near daily assaults on its soldiers and police while operating from safe havens across the border in Afghanistan. Islamabad has demanded the Afghan Taliban government hand Mehsud over, but Kabul has repeatedly denied harboring any TTP leaders. Tensions escalated sharply after an airstrike in Kabul recently targeted a convoy believed to be carrying Mehsud. Though Pakistani officials had not formally claimed responsibility, the strike marks one of the most significant cross-border operations in years. It is the first time since 2022 US drone strike that killed Al-Qaeda leader Ayman al-Zawahiri that Kabul has witnessed such a targeted attack. Sources suggest Mehsud survived a development that has further strained relations between Islamabad and Kabul. Afghanistan's Taliban administration, meanwhile, accuses Pakistan of hypocrisy, claiming that Islamabad shelters members of Islamic State Khorasan branch or ISIS-K, which has carried out deadly bombings on Afghan soil. Both sides, in short, accuse each other of doing too little to curb extremism. The result? A worsening security situation along the border. Towns near crossings such as Chaman in Balochistan have witnessed exchanges of fire, and local civilians are increasingly caught in the middle. Displacement, damaged infrastructure and humanitarian strain are becoming daily realities for those living near the frontier. This crisis is not confined to South Asia alone. Its implications stretch far wider. First, regional stability is at stake. Both Pakistan and Afghanistan are struggling economically and politically. A conflict between them could destabilize the entire region. Second, the question whether a government is sheltering such militants. Third, humanitarian concerns at large. They always have loomed large over Afghanistan and Taliban. Each new clash risks sending more refugees across borders, worsening an already dire situation for displaced families. And finally, there is the geopolitical angle. Powers like the United States, China and Russia, each with stakes in South Asia, are watching closely. Any escalation could alter alliances and deepen divisions. So what happens next? There are a few possible scenarios. 1. The diplomatic dialogue prevails, and Afghanistan takes tangible steps to restrict the TTP's activities. 2. Pakistan, feeling cornered, could launch more airstrikes or even limited ground operations, risking direct confrontations. Or 3. Noor Wali Mehsud himself could shift tactics, intensifying attacks to pressure Pakistan or lowering violence to gain political leverage. For now, one thing is clear: both nations are locked in a dangerous cycle of blame and retaliation. Unless there is a meaningful diplomatic breakthrough, the borderlands of Pakistan and Afghanistan may soon see even greater instability. This is not just a story about one militant leader. It's a story about two countries grappling with decades of mistrust and about a region that cannot afford another war. Stay tuned for more international updates.